Hello and welcome to episode 10 of FTB Infinity Evolved Expert. And, well, I've cleaned this place up a little bit. It's now no longer outside. There's some more caves over there that I need to clean up later. But I've got the rock crusher and everything else in here, including my lasers. I added a few more lasers just to improve that. And we got a nice viewing window in. So, where are we now? Or what are we going to do in this episode? Well, in end of last episode, I made a bit of a derp, and I put witch's oven on top of fire. Not the thing I was thinking of. I did put an annotation on there. Hopefully that's helped. Just see just how derpy it was. But I rearranged things in here and put this into a sort of, well, kind of a fireplace. There's no real chimney to this fireplace, but the fireplace surround is there. Yeah, so let's briefly look at a few things. Snowballs are done. Let me just put some crop sticks down. I'm going to need those soon. Shall we start off with Witchery? Well, let's start off with this. So, now that I have access to more advanced machines, I can make ducts, and fluid ducts will be one of them, I guess. Let's have a look. Can I make those yet? Temperate fluid duct is copper plate and hardened glass. Actually, hardened glass is the problem. I can make, of course, the normal energy type of duct. What are they called? I showed those in the last episode. Yeah, leadstone flux duct. They don't require hardened glass, but the other ones do. So how are we going to make hardened glass? Well, if you look at the recipes, it needs an induction smelter, which is a thermal expansion machine, or an alloy smelter, which is an dry-o machine, and just those two. But hopefully we can be a bit sneaky. With smelteries, you're normally used to casting stuff in a casting table and just unloading blocks into here. But this casting basin has another use with endstone. To make endstone, you put some, I think it's sandstone in here, and then you pour resonant ender over the top and it makes endstone, or something like that. I need to... Is that recipe still in here? Yes, it's sandstone. Yeah. There it is. It gives you the casting basin recipe. Resin ender onto obsidian, gives you endstone, not sandstone. Oh, in fact, no, that works as well. Okay, weird. But if the recipe holds, then we should be able to do that with lead. I've got lead in there. And lead in those other machines. Oh, no, it's been disabled. Oh, sad. Well, we're going to be making thermal expansion machines. I was hoping to unload creosote from here, but yes, this pack has once again disabled us from doing that, so I will sort that out later. Moving on, there are a few things I actually want to make. Let's start with this. The witch's oven is slow. I put a full stack of wood logs through to get charcoal. That may seem a bit redundant, but it gives off this byproduct, foul fumes. We've also got nearly a stack of exhale. The horn ones, that was multiple stacks of its material. So I want to speed this up, and there's a few ways. Well, there's one primary way to do it, which is called a funnel or fume funnel or something along those lines. Yeah, we don't want the filtered version, I don't think, just yet. The normal funnel is lots of buckets and lots of iron. So let's go and have a look how much iron I've got. Probably not enough for a huge amount, or at least not more than one. Let's just create 5 buckets. Oh, it's plates, isn't it, for buckets? Fine, I will go over here and tell it to create enough for 5 buckets. We'll leave you alone while I do the rest. The rest is some iron bars. I may have some of those already somewhere. I have 1 iron bar, that'll do. And I need a couple of blocks of iron. Glowstone, I think I have a few of those, I do. And then it's just buckets, and I need to grab some lava. Okay, you're a bit slower than I expected. Let's grab the lava. Do need to upgrade these machines, by the way, but the upgrades, let's just have a look at the upgrades. overclocker upgrades is a speed increase. These are all fine to get. These are 10k coolant cells, which, yeah, they require a coolant cell and tin plates. That requires a fluid transposer or a bottler, and I don't have either of those yet. So, yes, we'll come back to those. So, one more. Let's just grab some lava. I'm also quite sick of getting more lava, so there is something else we're going to need to do to actually manufacture lava. Now we've got a passive source of RF. A lot of this becomes a little bit simpler while that's cooking up. Yes, I did get a suggestion, by the way. One of my commenters was suggesting that I use, what are you called? The manufacturer Halo instead of a DevNull, and this compacts ores in your inventory like cobblestone and everything else that can be compacted. Unfortunately, the assembly Halo, which is made it from it's like a crafting grid kind of thing, a portable thing, requires mana pills, and I have only got 2 ender pills, and I'm just trying to keep hold of them at the moment. So I'm staying with DevNull for the moment, but I will maybe try that later. One thing I can do, however, which is very useful to have, particularly when you're doing assembling of a new base like I am, is, where are you? Magnetization Ring. And that is mana steel. I'm going to be using up iron, aren't I? So I have to be a bit careful, and that's iron blocks. So yeah, I'm going to be using up iron. With the mana lens, and mana lens is some quartz sphere with some mana steel. Okay, so I'm going to have to get more iron. In fact, hang on. I've actually got iron. Let's just get rid of you. And yeah, I do have enough iron to make more. I'm just making them in multiples of 9. And just get rid of this lead out of the bottom. Now I know that it definitely won't work in the smeltery, which is annoying. 3 and 4. And then I can put back this redstone clock. Still haven't made another hourglass. Never mind. And it looks like these are done. So there are my buckets, and I should have everything now for the fume funnel. Shift click. I thought I had everything. Something like this. Yeah. I get 1 bucket back. Now you can put these fume funnels either side, like this, or if you put them on top, like this. It becomes more decorative either way. Bear in mind, I've made this large enough because you can put one either side, and the fume funnels can be connected to more than one oven at once. So you could put another oven here with another fume funnel over the top. The important part is that these increase the efficiency and speed, but the ovens themselves can only have 2, or only count 2 funnels. So if you want to put one here, and one here, it'll only go count 2. However, because you're going to put one here, it's got a space here and a space here, and it will then be upgraded to its full capacity. So I'm going to get more of those foul vapors. I don't have enough wood for that. That's what it requires. Let's just see what the speed increase is like. I think it's like 25% or something along those sort of lines. And it's dark and fine. Let's sleep. So what I'm also going to be doing this episode, or rather off camera, is starting to move the technology side of the base, and that's one of the reasons why I started to want to create things like this. The technology side of things across the building, the new work hall, if you like, and including, the storage across there, and leave this kind of area as magic working area. We've got the enchantment section, we've got Agricraft, which I want to move outside. We'll have Witchery, and maybe Botania, but that's probably an outside thing. So yeah, leave this area as a kind of magic area. To do that, one of the things I kind of want to build is called a Dolly, and I rejected this earlier in the series, mainly because of this, which was reinforced wheels, which requires reinforced metal, which requires stabilizer metal, which requires this recipe. Now, the main issue with this whole recipe is not so much the iron, but these. You see, there's 4 here, 3 here, so I need 7 for 5. And how many of those do I need? Reinforced metal. I just need 1, really. But I'm going to get 5 regardless, no matter what I actually want to do. And each of these is 1 of these. And each of those is 4 obsidian and a diamond. So I didn't want to spend the diamonds earlier, as well as not having the other items. But I have enough diamonds now to cope. I just need to get something like 20 obsidian made. So I will make that off camera. And that is snowball seeds. I need to use those. So the other thing I was thinking of last last episode was, when I put the fire under this thing, I was thinking of a witch's cauldron, because in order to really get started with witchery, we need Mutandis. And Mutandis is made by throwing Exile of the Hornwand, Mandrake, and an egg into a witch's cauldron to get Mutandis out. And the cauldron doesn't have a recipe. So we make a regular cauldron with iron plates, yet more of them. Let's go and put some of those on flattening, or on build, I suppose, whatever you want to call it. We just need 7. Yeah. But we need something else called anointing paste. And this is why you're going to want, or you're going to have to go through Agricraft. We got a water bottle, which should be regular. Can I actually make this without a machine? Bottler, squeezer, alchemic chemistry set. Don't want that. Magma crucible. I will find a way to. I can just make a bottle. Yeah, it's just a regular one, so I should be able to do that. That's fine. But surrounding that is, of course, Britannia, where we've already got some of those. That's fine. But surrounding these are 4 seeds from Witchery. Only one of these is available from the start to make it from breaking grass, and that's the water artichoke. You then have to get Mandrake, Belladonna, and Snowbell. The only real way to get those is through Agricrafts. For example, Mandrake, you cross water artichoke with seeds, and you get Mandrake. Belladonna, you cross Mandrake with water artichoke to get Belladonna, and Snowbell, you cross Mandrake with Belladonna to get Snowbell. So Snowbell's the last one. I've been doing that over here, just, as a byproduct of the episodes, just alongside them. So I've now got those running, and I should have spare of each one. So let's give this a go and make sure. I'm hoping it's not going to be a situation where it gets destroyed when I break it, because I'm just going to make it in here temporarily. Let's make the cauldron. And you. And then we want the anointing paste. So let's put the cauldron down somewhere. Shouldn't matter for the moment. Bog standard. We want 4 cyan mana petals. Hopefully I have some more cyan. Yeah, 4. Got those. Then I want the water bottle, which is hopefully just a regular bottle. Yeah, it's just 3 glass, and I should have. Maybe I should use the smooth glass. Assuming it counts, it should do. Yeah, and I just don't want one of them in water. I'm quite surprised this hasn't been made into the Thorncraft one, just to make things annoying. So we got snowball seeds, which is fine. I want some mandrake seeds, I want some belladonna seeds, and I want some water artichoke, which I must have somewhere. There you are. So let's make this up. Fine. It'd be so nice if this worked every time. Assuming the Agricraft ones work with this. Yeah, there we go. Anointing paste. And we got the Witch's Cauldron. Now this one definitely does need to go over the top of a fire, so just bear that in mind. I will keep this for now. We'll come back to that one. Yes, where was I? Dolly. Yeah, so I'm just going to need to go and make that obsidian. And here we go, the obsidian's been made. Let's grab you. I should need 4 batches of this. Not sure how many I said I needed earlier because you get 2 out of every one of these. So let's get these batches done. 4 in the center. I made some extra obsidian, don't worry about that. Just want to leave myself empty. And we're going to get raw hardener. Okay, so what do we need to do with the raw hardener? A refined hardener, so just smelt the thing. Okay. Let's go make the rest while this is smelting up. Refined. So yeah, that's just straight away. I need to make some iron bars, and that's pretty much it, I think. Okay, so iron bars. If I remember the recipe for it, let's just... did I pick up the iron? I made extra iron. Yeah. There we go. Let's just convert that back. Iron bars, something like that. Yeah, 16 of them. Okay, and that was pretty much it, I think. I need to make the grate first, so is it something like that with the hardener, find hardener in between? Bit of an awful recipe to look up, so yeah, let's give this a go. Yep, there we go. And then we got 5 of those, and the 3 of these makes stabilized metal. Is there any other use for this, or can I just cook it all up, I wonder? Lump of Galgador. No idea what that is. What are you used for? Nothing, it seems. A large lump of Galgador? Enhanced Galgador metal? A drill. Okay. Not going to need that for a while. I can always make more up then. But, yeah, I'm just going to cook 1 up, because we only need 1, I think. But we'll see in a sec. So we've got reinforced metal. Oops. Surround that with iron then. This is auto crafting, but I can just grab that. Then we need the other parts, 2 sticks, 2 wetted pressure plates. So the wetted pressure plates, I think, are just 2 iron next to each other. Where's my iron gone? Yeah, just 2 of those. 2 sticks. Do I have? Yeah, I have 2 sticks. And a jabber barrel. Now, a jabber barrel, I haven't looked at this series. I'm going to need to get some wood. Is it daytime or nighttime? Of course it's going to be nighttime whenever I look. Yes, of course it is. Fine, let's sleep through and grab my lumber axe. And let's go and see if we can get some wood. If I've got a lumber axe on me, I should have these days. It's probably in my inventory already. There we are. So, once I get some of this, put the sapling, replant. Same thing with this, and there we go. 1 more. Jabber barrels are kind of a very useful way of storing items. There are probably another mod that I'm going to be using in this particular playthrough. I'm not going to worry about jabber barrels too much. They are very good. This other mod that I'm going to use is called storage drawers, and that's even better, I think. There's a lot more ways to link everything together in that. So I'm going to use that. Where was I? Jabber barrel. So it's a chest with a slab, and the rest is logs. So I should have a chest. And I don't seem to have any slabs, so let's just create a few of those up. There we go. And let's assemble it. Oops, I need to assemble the barrel first. There we go, 1 barrel, 1 dolly. Okay, the whole idea with the dolly is that you can move a chest or any item with an inventory in it without losing the inventory. So if I wanted to move you, I can grab this. Unfortunately, I'm very slow. Might see my field of view has changed until I put it back down. and everything stays inside of it. These happen to have everything stay inside them anyway, but normal chests won't. So I've moved them between bases. Dolly is a very good thing to have. And you are ready again. Let's see what you say. Still 111. Okay. So, Witchery. I did put the Cauldron down outside. Let's go and take a look. I'll put it over here with my Thorncraft crucible. I may have shown you that before. If not, that's how you make Thormium. In my case, I threw in 4 Netherwort, and then you throw in well, what's the actual recipe for that? Where are you? Alchemy. Thormium. You throw in Mana Steel. Okay, so you throw in Mana Steel and you get Thormium out, which is how I've made these tools. So, yeah, the Cauldron has to be over fire, unfortunately, which is nether rack. I did try and put it over lava. It wouldn't boil. Bit annoying. But, yeah, okay, otherwise. And you see it there, it's boiling. It'll only do that when it's over fire. So we can make some of the Mutandis that we were looking for before. And the Mutandis, as its name suggests, mutates things. In particular, it mutates plants. Now, I need some mandrake root. I need... what is the recipe for Mutandis again? Mutandis... okay, exhale of the horned one and eggs. So let's grab a couple of those and some eggs, which I've got a few. My inventory's full again. Yay! Where are we? Let's head over here. Move that block now. Actually, don't need it anymore. If I didn't have a completely full inventory, let's get rid of some of this stuff. Obsidian I'm not going to need. You I'm definitely going to need. No. Yeah, so I'm not going to need that block anymore. Okay, so you're boiling. So I'm going to need to throw in one of these. I'm going to need to throw in one of these. And one of these. And we should get particle effect. For brewing. And in a few seconds, hopefully. There we go, Mutandis. Now the way this works is you just right click on any default Minecraft stuff. So for example, we can't click it on that, right click on that because it's biomes of plenty, but this we can. It's fern, which is terrible. Let's give that a try again. See if we get something useful. Alder sapling, yes, that's useful. I've already got one of those. Poppy, I'll take it for... No, I don't need the dye. Oak, no, that's terrible. Rowan sapling, that was the other thing I actually wanted. And finally, another rowan sapling. Okay, so we're probably going to need to make more of the Mutandis to get everything that you can get out of Witchery, because it's quite a rare chance of getting some of the items that you actually need. So let's just make more of this. Where's the egg? There we go. And you should be starting. You're not. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, cool. So we should get more of that in a second. And I'm going to plant down some of these. There we go. I'm going to plant down some of these saplings because I need to basically get more of them. So let's drop down one of you here. Rowan sapling, and we'll wait for them to grow. There's my other alder. Okay, so now I'm going to wait for them to grow. Here we go. Trees have grown. We've got alder. If I didn't drop into one of my passageways. We've got alder. So let's take you. And we've got rowan. And let's get all of those. I've got 2 of each type. And hopefully I get more saplings. There seems to be plenty around. Now I'm going to replant them because we're going to need lots of these saplings. Let's just put a couple of rowan down. 1 and 2, doesn't really matter where, and a couple of alder. Okay. Now, just like burning normal wood on in the witch's oven that we did earlier to get the foul fumes, the other kind of saplings can be used in similar fashions. Let me just have a look through here. A lot of them are witchery stuff. You make brooms with these saplings. smelt them to get wood ash, but that's not exactly what I want. What I want is the recipes for the witch's oven. And there we go. So if we do use alder sapling, we can get odor of purity out of it, and there will be one for rowan sapling as well. This one. I just need to go backwards and want to get it. That's whiff of magic, and that's definitely one of the things we need for the next step in witchery. So I should probably burn up the rowan saplings somehow. There we go. Why aren't you burning up? Put it in the wrong machine? That looks right. I'm not missing something obvious. Do I have to burn it with a particular kind of fuel? Is it the fume funnel that's interfering? No, I have no idea there. I will have to look into that between the episodes, because we're reaching the end of this episode. Once again, thanks for joining me. I hope you join us in the next episode, where I will have probably moved all of my base across to the new room, or at least some of the new rooms I'm going to build over there. I'll leave the magic side over here, and then we're probably going to cover probably more tech expansion. I've got some more IC2 stuff to do, but now we've got a rock crusher. We can also get into the crushed obsidian stuff, which lets us get into thermal expansion as well. So probably a full tech episode next time. This time was a bit rambly, apologies for that, but just lots of miscellaneous stuff. I would have liked to get this running with the smelter. It's a shame that recipe's been disabled. But because we're getting into thermal expansion next episode, we will get machines and ducts, which we can then use to move this stuff around without much of a problem. The reason why I can actually do it right now, I suppose, I wanted the actual next tier up. This has only got 32 buckets in it. However, this coke oven produces a lot of creosote. So the hardened glass we use in a number of different things. Where are you? Glass? Yeah, its uses are many. Of which the ducts and all the various tea machines beyond the induction smelter are probably going to need to be used. The various ducts, yeah. So, yeah, I want the next version of this up. It's not the resonant one, but the one below that, the hardened one, which will be 64 buckets in there, which will be much easier to dump this all at once. This is pretty much 64 buckets. So I'll see you next episode, hopefully, and we'll do that. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time.